Stretch your back, close your eyes, hands in Prana Mudra. Join the tip of your thumb, little finger, and the ring finger. Gently take your awareness on your breath, on your body. Feel the presence of energy inside your body. Can you figure out which kind of energy you possess now? Where do you have most of your strength come from? What gives you more energy to be on the mat today? How strong your willpower is. How long you can fight back with the complications of your body. Or you give up easily. Take a gentle breath in, breathe out. Sit quiet for a moment. Align your chakras. Let the pranic energy move inside your nadis. Let your organs be more energized. Let's take a gentle breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sorry. Yes. Let's chant Omkara. Inhale. Om. 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 Last time. Simply feel what you feel at this moment and very gently allow your eyes to get open. Let's start with the Sukshma Vayam. As you inhale, lift your chin up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 1. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn your head towards your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. 4. Center. 3. Center. 2. Center. 1. Center. Inhale. As you exhale, just drop your head towards your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. 4. Center. 3. Center. 2. Center. 1. Center. Just drop your head down. Neck rotation. Go slow. Keep your eyes open. 3. 2. 1. Reverse. 3. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Relax. Stretch your arms now. Inhale. Exhale. Make a fist. Inhale. Spread your fingers wide. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wrist rotation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotation of your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Perfect. So now interlock your fingers, place your palms behind your head. As you inhale, open your chest, push your heart forwards. Exhale, contract your shoulders, tuck in your chin. Inhale, feel the movement of your spine. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 1. Exhale. Perfect. Stretch your legs forwards now. As you exhale, point your toes towards you. Inhale out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ankle rotation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Shake your legs once. Now place a pillow under your hips. Sit at the edge. Widen your legs. Interlock your fingers. Stretch your back nicely. Have a smile on your face. Inhale. Exhale. Bend forwards. Inhale backwards. Exhale. Inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Reverse now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Place your palms behind. Shake your legs gently. Relax. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. So now just watch me. You're going to extend your arms forward so that your palms are facing each other. When you inhale, you will take your one hand back, opening your chest towards the same side, and keep looking at your fingertips. Exhale, center. Inhale, exhale, center. Clear? Let's practice this. Yes. Stretch arms forwards. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and hold. Keep breathing normally. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale there and exhale, come back. Now inhale, take your another hand back. Look at your fingertips. Breathe easily. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, come back. Perfect. So now just interlock your fingers. Let your palms face in outward direction. Inhale and simply stretch your arms. Close your eyes. Hold here. Feel the stretch in upward direction. Have a keen observation on your chest. Breathe continuously. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now slowly drop your hands down. Just join your legs and shake them. So now we are going to practice side plank. Watch me first. So we'll turn your body towards any of your side, ensuring that your palm is at the level of your hip. Okay? So now we'll turn the upper leg. You're going to place your foot in front of your knee, but have some distance in between your knee and the heel, and ensure that the toes are facing towards your side. Okay, even the ankle is also turned nicely, and both the toes are facing towards your side. Now, taking the support of your fingertips, you're going to lift your body up. Once you're done with the lifting, just raise your arm up and you're going to hold it. Look straight or look up, it's left up to you, but hold it nicely. Okay? Come on. Stretch your legs forwards. Turn your body towards any of your side, and then place your upper foot in front of your knee. Have a distance in between the knee and your heel, and turn your toes towards the camera. If you have turned it like this now, so toes should be facing the camera. So now taking the support of your fingertips, lift your body up, rise your arm up, stay here, breathe normally, excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First drop your hand down and then slowly drop your hips down. Stretch your leg, shake them, relax. Now just turn back. See, when you place your foot in front of your knee now, at least try to have this much of gap. That gives you some support. Otherwise, if you bring it too much close now, you will not get the support that you require. Come on. Turn your body to the other side. Again, bring your foot forwards and place it in front of your knee, having some distance. Now take the support of your fingertips and lift your body up. Ensure that you are well balanced and rise your arm up. Breathe normally. 5. Geetika ma'am, you are not having any space in between the knee and your heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly drop your arm down and place your hips on the mat. Shake your legs gently. Anvesha ma'am, you are not comfortable keeping your legs straight? You did it like this, na? So I'm asking.
The other side, I have this pain over here. So this side, I just put the leg.
No worries, no worries. Simply sit. So now let's relax the leg muscles. Drag your legs and place your palms on your back. Inhale here. Exhale, move your legs towards your side. Inhale, center. Exhale. 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 Inhale, center. Now stretch your legs and shake them. Feel more comfortable and keep breathing normal. Very nice. So now let's do this. So you're going to stretch your leg out. Inhale, you will rise your arm up. And when you exhale, you will just go for a very gentle upper body stretch. Like this. We'll take your hand in the gap between your leg and your hand. Okay, like this. Inhale up and exhale down. Like this, we are going to practice. Come on. Come to tabletop position. You're going to stretch your right leg out. Ensure that the fingers are distributed widely. Okay, now inhale, rise your arm up. Exhale, go for a gentle upper body twist. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. 3. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 1. And hold. Stay there. Breathe normally. 5. Here. Aditi ma'am. 4. 3. 2. 1. Drop your hand down. Take your leg back to tabletop position. Sit in Vajrasana, placing your hands on your belly. Relax. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now come to tabletop position. Stretch your left leg out. Inhale, rise your left arm up. Exhale, gently bend your upper body. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Slowly. 3. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 1 and hold there. 5. Very good. 4. 3. 2. 1. Exhale, drop your hand down and take your leg back to tabletop position. Sit comfortably in Vajrasana. Keep breathing well. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Yes. So now you will keep your legs little bit away, your knees, sorry. So now inhale, just raise your arms up. Exhale, come back. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Perfect. Just hold Vajrasana now. Let your knees rest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, One, sit comfortably, stretching your legs out, relax. So today we are going to practice duck walking. Okay? You already know how to practice this. You will be in a deep squat and then you will take a small steps forwards. Like this also or like this also. Okay? Come on. Now start. See, listen to your body. Don't push your body too hard.
Priyanka, is there an alternative for duck walk that I can practice?
You can practice Malasana. Even in Malasana, if you feel it difficult to practice, then you use something under your hips and sit. But try to keep your knees wide. Do not bring them on your abdomen. Keep your knees wide and hold. Take a small steps forwards. And if you need a rest in between, please do take a rest. Complete 5 rounds. And practice mindfully. You can also go off the mat. Very good, Varnita ma'am. Good, everyone. Once you are done, just relax. Sit and relax. You can also stretch your legs out. Calm down your breath and feel more warmness in your pelvic region. Bhumi ma'am, when is your due date? Slowly.
It's on 6th February.
Okay, still you have time then.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we continue? Standing asanas. Let's go to standing asanas. See, usually we hold, till now, we just hold it as Virabhadrasana poses. But today we're going to make movements with that. You will keep your legs wide, then you will turn your ankle towards your side. Just place your palms on your waist, keeping your chest facing forwards. Inhale here, exhale, go towards your side. Inhale, center. Exhale, inhale. Clear? But how you are doing this? You're not having any pressure. Simply keep inhaling and exhaling. Mindfully, you have to practice. Come on, keep your legs wide. Turn your right ankle towards your right, keeping your chest facing forward. Don't turn your body. You don't have to bend your knee yet. Inhale, exhale, just bend your knee. Inhale, come back. Exhale, inhale. 5, inhale. 4, inhale. 3, inhale. 2, inhale. 1 and hold. 5, breathe normally. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Turn your ankle forwards. Place your palms on your belly. Simply close your eyes and feel your ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now you're going to turn your left ankle to your left. Chest should be facing forwards and place your palms on your waist. Inhale. Little bit increase the gap, Aditi ma'am. Yes. Inhale. Exhale. Go to your left. Inhale. Center. Exhale. Inhale. 5. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 1 and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center, and take a walk. Relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same we'll do with the Kalyasana. Just you're going to keep your legs wide, turn your toes 45-degree out, place your palms on your legs. See, when you move down now, you must be able to slide your hands down along with your, along the length of your leg. So that extent you have to place. You are not supposed to hold it too tight. Inhale, exhale, go down. Inhale, center, like this. Okay, let's do it together. Inhale here, exhale. Inhale, center, beautiful. 6. Inhale. 5. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Beautiful. 3. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 1 and hold. 5. 4. Don't apply any pressure on your knees. 3. 2. 1. Come back. Excellent. Again, you're going to paddle your foot and relax. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hip rotations, pelvic rotations. Place your palms on your belly or on your waist. Yes, let's start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now sit comfortably in Sukhasana and watch me. When you're pushing your baby out, okay, you need a lot of energy for that. So let me show you this. We're going to practice Bridge pose. See, one thing you can do is you can keep your legs little bit wider. So at the level of your hips, you can place your foot. Okay, this is the first step. You will place your palms on your mat. Inhale, lift your hips up as high as you can. Exhale, drop it down. But if you face any difficulty here, use pillow in between your knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop it down. Clear? Come on, let's do that. We'll do 8 times. If you want to use pillow under your head, you can use. Yes. Inhale, rise your hips up. Exhale, down and relax. We'll take rest and then we'll continue. 8 more rounds. 8. Exhale, drop and relax. 7. Exhale, drop. 8. Exhale, drop. 5. Exhale, drop and relax. 4. Exhale, drop. 3. Exhale, drop. 2. Exhale, drop and relax. Now last 1 time and you are holding it for 5 counts, okay? Inhale, rise your hips up and hold. Breathe normally. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Simply drop your hips down. So now what you can do? You're going to gently swing your knees like this from right to left and left to right. But not twisting, simply swing. Hold your belly and swing. Don't try to place your knee on the mat. Very gentle swinging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So now you're going to fold your leg, interlock your fingers around your thigh. If not possible, just hold your cloth tightly. Lift your leg up. Point your toes up. Toes up. Toes up. Hold. Breathe normally. Take your own time. I'm not giving you counts now. Toes up, Aditi ma'am. 5. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly drop your leg down. Now change the side. Another leg you're going to hold at your thigh point and lift it up. Toes facing up completely. 5. You should not feel any discomfort at your belly, so hold cloth if you're not comfortable. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Drop your leg down. So now keeping your foot at your hip width distance. Now you're going to open your arms at the level of your shoulders. Inhale here. When you exhale, you're going to move your knees towards your right and neck towards your left. Hold here. Come on. Knees towards right, neck towards left. Hold. Breathe normally. Neck convention, ma'am, left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Now exhale, move your knees towards your left, neck towards your right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Now your entire body, you're going to turn it towards your right. Use pillows in between your knees and under your head. Rest in Yoga Nidra. Place your right palm on your belly. You might have already seen the story of Riya ma'am. Even when the baby's heartbeat was dropping down, she was able to deliver normally. That's only because of Garbha Samvad. Whatever you do, whatever the asanas you practice, if you are not in connection with the baby, sometimes will end up with having a C-section. So in these situations, when the complications of labor arises, you can handle it very nicely through Garbha Samvad. Your baby definitely listens to you. Okay, no matter what the complication is, it will listen to you and it will come out the way you suggest it. Of course, I'm going to teach you everything in detail in one-on-one session, but as of now, train your baby to respond to you. It should move inside. Okay, close your eyes. Stay in connection with the baby. Learn about the power of mantras. A mantra is a collection of celestial or divine sounds that help increase our vibrational frequency and rise our consciousness. Man refers to mind, and throw means transport. In other words, mantra is the instrument of the mind, a powerful sound or vibration that transports a person to the highest level of consciousness. Mantra chanting not only heals our body but also protects our mind and connects the person who is chanting with the divine supreme being. The importance of mantra chanting has been prominent in our scriptures and witnessed time and again. It is important to note that mantras transcend barriers of religion, caste, and creed and resonate with universal truths. Chanted in any language, the power of mantras has been felt similarly by every religion and region. Modern science and ancient wisdom agree that the universe is a symphony of vibrational frequencies. Mantra are celestial sounds that, when chanted, have the power to raise the vibrational frequency of the person chanting and help in the healing, transformation, materialization, and inner awakening of the person. Mantras emit sound vibrations, are energies, and have the power to attract similar frequencies, which helps us in the manifestation of our desires. Therefore, mantras have the power to tap into the desired frequencies in the universe and direct the course of a person's future. The power of the mantras is validated in all our scriptures and do not need any further proof. Chanting is an ancient practice that calms your mind and soul. Mantras do not fail, and we need to constantly tap their powers into our lives, thus helping us achieve our goals. However, in order to extract the full power of the mantras, some lifestyle corrections are necessary. These include diet, food timing, sleep cycle, exercise, and breathing exercises. It also includes the mental strengthening of neural pathways through affirmations and visualizations. These corrections ensure that one is able to tap into the complete power of the mantras that they are chanting. Belief is the most important element while chanting any mantra. One needs to have complete faith and surrender to this healing system. The moment the subconscious mind creates any doubts about its effectiveness, the healing stops. So, the mantras need to be chanted with full intensity, firm belief, and pure intention that no one will be healed completely. There has been enough scientific evidence proving the fact that the chanting of mantras releases positive hormones, including serotonin, which enhances one's well being and decreases anxiety, negative thoughts, and stress. It also releases melatonin, which is an anti carcinogenic agent and helps with immunity building. The mantras, when chanted repeatedly in the multiples of 108 in the form of japa for 21 days, brings a shift in consciousness that ultimately leads to the manifestation of our desires. Scientists believe that embryos listen with their entire bodies. The fetus ears are completely functional by the 16th week and active listening start by the 24th week. For the fetus, the mother's voice is clearer than any other voice. Thus, upon chanting of mantras by the mother, the baby listens to it and can feel the calming energy created by this vocalization. Even when the mother is not able to chant, listening with full faith and surrender will also bring positive results to both the mother and the baby in the womb. The easiest and yet most powerful mantra is Omkara. And when chanted during pregnancy, it helps lower the blood pressure and reduces mental tension and stress. By chanting Om regularly, the mother helps the baby develop spiritually simply with the sound and the vibrations of the chant. Om chanting also gives the mother and the baby better immunity and provides self healing abilities. It is advisable for the pregnant mother to chant Om 3 to 9 times daily. The right technique of chanting has been shared. I will share it to you also. There has been enough scientific evidence proving the fact that the chanting of mantras, particularly Omkara, releases positive hormones including serotonin, dopamine, which enhances one's well being and decreases anxiety, negative thoughts, and stress. Furthermore, chanting causes a significant increase in neural connectivity in the prefrontal cortex, thereby improving congenital functioning, mindfulness, and self awareness. It further induces relaxation, increases concentration, and fosters connectedness with the divinity. However, for more focused results, the various pregnancy mantras can be chanted by an expecting mother. So now you know what mantra should be chanted to balance your chakras. Try to chant any mantra that you know now to your baby in your mind. Last 1 minute. Yes, now get up and sit comfortably in Sukhasana. Yes, usually when it comes to spirituality, many says that no, I don't believe in God. Actually, say no religion and no culture actually ask you to believe or not. Because see, let me explain you. We all have to admit that there is of course a supreme power in the universe. Yes. So you may be seeing this in the name of science, and some maybe sees that in the nature, and some in the sun, some in the moon, and they worship. Okay. So that is the beauty of Hindu religion. We don't just have one God and we don't just worship one God. So we see God in every form, be it a mother earth, be it a sun, be it a moon, be it a nature, and be it even a science. We also can believe it as a God. We should name what we believe, we should name it as a God. If you believe in science, you name it as God. If you believe in the energies of sun, you name it as God. You treat the energy that you believe as a God and then you worship. Okay? You don't have to believe Ram, Krishna, Shiva. What you believe, name it as a God and worship. Definitely, you can feel the superior energy moving inside your body and you will start to heal very quickly. So, now you came to know the power of Omkara chanting. We're going to sit comfortably for 5 minutes, and for 5 minutes, you will chant Omkara very mindfully. No stress, nothing. And if you're not comfortable, you can skip and go. I'm also okay with that, because if you don't have a mindfulness, whatever you do will also go to your baby and your baby will also not enjoy. So that's why sit comfortably, use pillow under your hips because you're sitting for a longer period, and you can also sit against the wall if you need support for your back. Keep your hands in Prana Mudra. Join the tip of your thumb, little finger and the ring finger. Place it on your knees. Close your eyes. No. Thumb and ring finger. Yes. You have to place it on your knees. Now close your eyes. Start centering yourself first. Once you are comfortable, then you start chanting Omkara mindfully. I will mute, I will not speak at all for the next 4 minutes. Now join your palms together. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bow your head down. Be thankful for the whole universe for giving you an opportunity to experience the motherhood. You're accepting all the divine blessings right now. May the God bless your family. May the God bless your parents. May the God bless your partner. May the God bless you and your baby. With a sense of gratitude, rub your palms together. Generate the heat energy. Now place your palms on your belly, transferring all the divine blessings, love, care, happiness, and warmness to your baby. With each passing day, your baby is becoming more stronger, happier, and healthier. Rub your palms again. Place your palms on your face. Look at your palms and very gently open your eyes. Relax. Yes, how are you feeling? How was mantra chanting? Were you able to feel any energy moving inside your body? See, the vibrations start from your throat, and you can feel the vibrations reaching to different parts of your body when you very keenly observe yourself.
I like
I
the
need to
closing.
ask.
Yes? Yes, Bhumi ma'am, you were saying something.
I like that closing prayer when